Thank you for joining us for Ideological Struggle, a podcast where we discuss opposing views on a variety of topics. Hosted by Chairman Africa of Panthers of New Jersey and Jeremy Baker of the Unity Project.
Is it Michigan? Are going to be leading an armed march?
To where?
I don't know.
Yeah, what they leading the march for?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It has to do with DeQuayne Johnson that was shot in the back.
But what did they lead the march to do?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I feel like we should, I don't disagree with being out in the streets with our guns if it's legal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should be protesting with guns. People give me shit for saying that, but you know what?
What are you protesting for? What are you out there for? Just to go walk outside with guns?
Well, you know me.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Like, what are you? Not you. I'm talking about them. What are they outside? What are they saying? I mean,
it has to do with like the police brutality and just innocent black kids getting killed and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's getting out of control to the point where we saw it in Delaney Hall. Like the cops are working with ICE. You know what I'm saying? Like they're one and the same. That's why I keep telling people the cops are just an extension of ICE.
Yeah, so
you know this. Yo, I tell everybody this story. Like I called you after I got hit in the face with a riot shield, and everybody, and you're like, "Dude, that's just another day." I'm like, shut up. You know I'm white. I don't experience shit like that. You know.
Hey, yo, but like I was saying it like because I told your ass not to go. I was really upset.
I know you were, but like I don't know, man. I can't explain why I do it.
It could have been worse. It could have been
absolutely.
Worse.
Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I know you worry about me. It's all good. I get it.
So everything good. Yeah, I mean, like when you called me, like I was trying to hide my anger.
I know you were.
I was so upset at you for going down there.
Yeah.
Yo, like it could have definitely went way worse than it did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, but I'm sitting in the house, and I think like we going through the YouTube. And we see your ass outside talking shit. I'm like,
fucking bleeding.
I just told him to stay his ass in the motherfucking house. What up? And then you call me like, yeah, they just broke my glasses.
I know you're like, you dumbass. You dumbass.
I'm like, what you thought was gonna happen, man?
Hey, man, you know what? Sometimes you just got to get into it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, what do you thought was gonna happen, man?
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Not that, but I mean, honestly, I thought I was going to get arrested because I was trying to stop a cop from putting hands on a woman. Yeah, that's the whole reason this happened. Like they told us to leave, we tried to leave, and then they blocked our exit, and then they tried to go physically grab a woman that was next to me, and I stepped in like fuck that because I can't stand watching men stand around while women are getting beat and assaulted and stuff. Like I don't have it in me, so you know what I mean. Maybe I deserved it. Maybe I was trying to be noble. I don't fucking know what the plan was, man. When I went there.
No, you don't deserve it. It's just that's who they are.
Yeah, that is.
Like that is like they don't care about the laws. They're really lawless. So like expecting them to do what they're supposed to do, I can't. I don't know more. I mean, I expect them to be the armed agents of the states.
I agree.
I don't expect them to like care about the people. But like you said, sometimes it's good for you to go out there and see it for yourself. I mean.
Other people are going through it on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Black and brown people have been dealing with this for centuries. It's about time white people get in there and get, hey, if I got to shed a little blood for this, you know what I mean? It is what it is. If I got to get hit in the face, it is what it is. Like,
no, we don't need you getting hit in the face.
I know. But I mean, white supremacy is the problem. White supremacy and white people are the problem. So like expecting everybody else to fix it when we just stand around and do nothing, just to me don't make any sense.
We supposed to be doing a show, right? And we supposed to be agreeing on stuff. We ain't supposed to go back and forth and not.
No, that's what it's for, man.
No, but white supremacy is not the problem. As the Black Panther that's here saying, as the blackest black guy on here, white supremacy is not the problem. White supremacy is the distraction. If they got rid of all the racism in America, nothing would change.
But we still have capitalism to deal with.
Ideological struggle. You're supposed to disagree.
I told the general secretary should be on here, right? She's talking about this ideological struggle. We're supposed to be going back and forth. Opposing views.
But no, I mean, I guess you are right. Imperialism and capitalism would still remain. So I guess.
Yeah. So and they will have to find another ism to use it to separate us. I mean, but that's what we was talking about when we reading Du Bois. We're reading the Philadelphia Negro, and he keep using race. Race. Yeah, you can agree with people that are in the past, historians. I like in 2026, looking back now, I can disagree with you. It's not race. It's the systematic structures around that continue to manifest the social ills that we're dealing with. So when he keeps saying race, like after a while, like I don't want to hear that no more.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with that. Like, I only came to the realization of the rich control everything to like 5 years ago. I mean, I knew they did, but to the extent that they do, and how much control they really have, you know what I mean? That realization only came to me like 5 years ago.
But I don't think you even understand how far the rabbit hole goes yet.
Nope, still learning on a daily basis.
and even I myself, I don't even know how far the rabbit hole goes, because like most of the stuff you know from getting data, from getting information. Some of that information we would never get. We would never be purview to understand how
you hear about that. I know we're off topic here, but did you hear about that Peter Thiel like we control everything conference that they're having in Ireland?
No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, all the billionaires, all the rich people, there's I mean, actors and actresses on there, politicians, they are all going to like, and they're having seminars on like how to form a cult and how to get laid. And it's weird. It's so weird. How to start World War III. Those are the like seminars that they're having at this Peter Thiel conference. It's out of this world, the stuff that they do. I
am not shocked. I am not shocked at all. I expect them to do all of that. When they say the G8 summit, all them summits they be having, yo, what is it? What's the other one, man? All the richest people, they come together and they meet up every year.
It's like that Met Gala stuff that they do. It's just gaudy. Look at how rich I am kind of stuff. I can't stand that anymore.
Dang, what's the name of it, yo? Where all the rich people meet up at. I mean, I think
Coachella.
Not Coachella.
That's another weird one, man.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, that's a white people thing. Coachella is just strange.
I'm losing my memory.
That's funny.
Dead air. That's why you're supposed to have been on here, so it wouldn't be no dead air. How about? I said you should have been on the show, so it wouldn't be no dead air. I can't even find it. I think of the name later. But go ahead. Hey, all power to the people. Welcome to Ideological Struggle, man. We just been talking, chopping it up for a few seconds just now, for a few minutes. But this is Ideological Struggle. We get to have conversations and really go in depth to find out how we solve the conditions that we're dealing with. Every show that we do, everything we talk about is going to be about how we solve the conditions outside our doors, outside our windows. But this news, something just broke just now. I mean, Jeremy brought it to my attention. Go ahead, Jeremy. You want to play it?
Yeah, this is regarding a 1-year-old kid who was just murdered by the pigs, by the cops. Allegedly, they're saying the news stories are different. I have two different videos. One is by our buddy King Triv, who does a great job. He's been reporting on the ground a lot at Delaney Hall. Chairman, you met him. Yes, and then I'm going to show you the news clip, though, what they're trying to say, because the cops are lying and saying that they drove at the cops, which is not the case at all.
His family says he was killed after a bullet pierced this car window when his mother and another relative were leaving the Sinatopia Walmart.
CJ got shot.
This video shows the chaos moments after the shooting. Law enforcement seen running through the parking lot. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation tells us officers claim they were called to the store on a shoplifting call when they saw two adults and the child leaving the store and get into a car. When they tried to make them stop, they claim the driver drove towards them, nearly striking an officer. At least one officer shot at the car. But as little Cohen's family mourns his death, they also have questions when it comes to the police department.
Sinatopia Police Department get away with too much stuff. Yes. I hear about it all the time. It's in the news all the time. Y'all probably down here all the time recording this stuff. But it's just too much.
We have reported extensively over the years about controversies involving the police department. Last year, the department came under fire after a woman had a taser pulled on her and was tackled to the ground after police claimed she illegally parked in a handicap spot, also at Walmart.
What?
The woman claimed she had just dropped off her grandmother.
Hold up. So you're telling me illegally parking in a handicap, even if that was true, is warrants this kind of aggression? That to me is wild.
Inside the store. In 2023, the case of a 10-year-old little boy made
go back a little bit. Go back a little bit, saying about her grandmother.
After police claimed she illegally parked in a handicap spot, also at Walmart. The woman claimed she had just dropped off her grandmother inside the store. In 2023, the case of a 10-year-old little boy made national news after.
So there could be a chance that the grandma had a handicap placard of some sort.
But it does, but you see, but it doesn't even matter.
Right, it doesn't. It doesn't even matter. That's besides the point. Yeah.
There's no reason in the world for you to be grabbing. You'll give them a ticket.
That's it. Right. Period.
It's a parking violation.
Yeah.
You give them a ticket and you leave, even if they curse you out.
Right.
Just give them a ticket and leave. The whole point of dragging them out, bringing a taser, it speaks to what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to understand that these people are not here to protect you. These institutions are not here to protect you. And you have to draw that line. If you're coming from that mindset, then you could strategize how to deal with them.
Right.
But if you leave this incident and you say this is a one-off, like all police don't behave this way, then you have no idea what you're dealing with.
No. Me and a couple of the comrades, like I told everybody, just assume all cops are bad. I mean, I know it's not a great. I mean, it just until they prove themselves otherwise. But until we have to assume that all cops are just shitty.
Well, ideological struggle. No, you cannot assume all cops are bad. You know they're bad. No, we know they're bad because the laws that they're here to uphold are not for the people. Mm-hmm. They're upholding laws and by and large, they're maintaining the system for those in power, and we're not the ones in power.
Yeah, that's what I was yelling at the cops when I was down. Like, they were just standing in line. I was in their faces. Like, your job is to protect the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? It literally says serve and protect.
And they're laughing at you like you too stupid to know like that's not what we're here to do.
No, they're here to protect the Epstein class.
Hey, you know what? One time I told a police officer that. Like, I told the police officer, like, do you even understand your duty is to really serve the community? He looked at me like I'm crazy.
Right.
To serve who? Yeah, he said it to me. To serve who? His superior officer like came and started talking and started basically agreeing with me. But it was plain that that's not what they get in their training. Mm-hmm. That's not what they tell them in their training. Their training is we as civilians and we need to be handled.
Yep.
I mean, but be that as it may, look. Right.
He was detained for urinating in public. After the incident, the police chief at the time said one of the officers involved was no longer employed, and the other officers would be disciplined.
This was total irresponsibility.
In 2022, the police department and
all right, so there's one video, and I want to show you this video too, because this is what happened when they went back to that Walmart to protest.
So before you go to that, there's video.
Yeah.
So the video that we just saw, the police said they got a call that somebody came, they left Walmart after stealing some tissue. Is that what
diapers?
Stealing some diapers.
Right.
So when they came, they said the car was driving towards them. That's why they shot at the car, right?
Yep, that's the claim.
That's the claim. Now I'm gonna tell you this again. The police lie 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
Nothing they say should be trusted because everything they're writing is to justify whatever behavior that happened. Because if they don't justify what they did, they can be held accountable. Mm-hmm. So ain't nowhere in hell is the police officer supposed to be allowed to make the report. That's a conflict of interest. But every single case, everywhere around the country, every police precinct, the police officer that most likely abused you or killed you gets to write the report of what happened. And then the media push it out there, and they dehumanize whoever the victim is. But let's go see the truth now. When the independent journalist goes out there and they find out what happened.
Yep, King Trev was on the case. I really have a lot of respect for him. He's been on the ground when a lot of other creators, like I feel like he's one of the real ones. You know what I mean? Because a lot of creators will go out, they'll get a couple clips, then they'll leave, and you'll never see him again. But he has been detained himself by ICE. He was reporting on it. I think it was the first week the hunger strike started, and they just tackled him from behind. He was not being aggressive with them. He wasn't even facing them. He was literally reporting on what was happening, and they tackled and detained him for almost 24 hours, I believe. But here is the truth of what happened.
Fuck the news. I just did and killed her goddamn baby. What are we doing?
That's me.
Sorry, that's the end of it. I had to
breaking fuck the news. I just did a deeper dive into this Cohen Wiley situation, the 1-year-old black child that was shot by the police. I did a real deep dive, and when I mean deep dive, I had to go find videos. I had to go find non-major news outlet sources to figure out the mom had a receipt that she showed. She showed the receipt on live. Not only did she show the receipt, I saw footage now, and I'm reneging on what I said in that video. So it's the cops' fault. There's 3 things that are true. The prosecuting attorney's office for where this occurred at has not charged the mother with theft. She had the receipt. So that 1-year-old boy died because the cops assumed she stole the diapers. Her being at fear for her life, drove away from the cops, didn't drive towards the police. So she hasn't been charged with assault. She hasn't been charged with theft. She hasn't been charged with shit. That 1-year-old died and those cops are lying. I can't believe, you know what's crazy? And when I made that video earlier, I did a lot of research before I even made that video. It took me 1 hour and 45 minutes to find out the complete truth. And that's fucked up. I'm gonna leave my video up because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make corrections when corrections are needed. In my video, I said, everybody's fucked up in this situation, right? But as I saw the comments and started doing a little deeper dive, come to find out, they just assumed a black woman stole some fucking diapers and killed her goddamn baby. What are we doing?
But even if she stole the diapers, and she was running away, why are you shooting at her for stealing diapers?
That's what I'm saying. Like who was the kid that just got murdered by the store owner because they said he stole a dollar bottle of water, bottle of water.
It's so many names, like they just all blend in together.
Yeah.
Yo, they chased him down. They said he stole a bottle of water. You know it's past. It's not about the bottle of water. You chase somebody down and you shoot them, and you shoot them in the back and you kill them because you believe they stole a bottle of water. It has nothing to do with the water. It is a class thing to me. Like people could say race and all of that. Yo, it really stems down to class, where people look at you like they're better than you because they have more money, more resources than you. They're better than you. I mean, but hey, man, if we keep going around in circles and keep playing these games like voting and like looking towards the police to do anything for us, we're never going to change anything. And put that question up because I was trying to put it up.
But
yeah. I was trying to
that President Xi and
no, not that. But why do I?
One.
Yeah, but why do I care about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, why do I care? Why do I care if they? I mean, because all of these people, they're front men. They're front men for the people that's really the billionaires that's really in the background. Even in Russia, they got billionaires in Russia too. They got corporations there too. The people are fucked up too. So it's like, I mean, all that stuff I don't even think about none of that shit. They all ain't shit. But so yeah, where's the question at? The one that said, what do we do? How do we change this or something?
Oh, okay. How can we change hate?
Yeah, how can we change hate? Go ahead. You take a stab at it.
Doing what we're doing now, man. Like what you and me are doing.
But from what we've been talking about, from the political education classes, how do you change hate?
I mean, hate has been programmed over generations. So, I mean, as you can also deprogram people, but it's a process. It's not going to be something that happens overnight.
How you going to deprogram people?
I'm honestly still working on that. Yeah. Like people are so propagandized.
Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna deal with the patients a little bit.
All right.
You know, every program, every political education class, everything we do, we talk about one thing over and over and over and over and over. ad nauseum. You have to build institutions. There's nothing you can do to change people who they are. You have to build institutions to produce the minds that you want. You cannot change how people think. I'm saying there are no absolutes. I mean, here, one person there could be like, oh, they're telling the truth, and they be able to like come over to our side. But by and large, you're not changing people from who they are, who they've been socialized to be all their lives. So if you want to change how people think, like when we talk about schools, building our own schools, that's how you do it. Having our own media, by us sitting here having these conversations, that's how you do it. You have to um build institutions that basically control how people think. Because everybody now, all the human beings that you see outside, when you go outside, wherever you live at, those people have been socialized to think the way they think their whole lives. So if you go into somebody, you just talking to them, you just wasting your time. I mean, that's why we keep saying over and over, we must build our own institutions. We must build our own cooperatives for us to be able to change the power structure in our communities, because you're not going to get a fair shot in their institutions. I mean, like in America, for you to climb the poverty, for you to climb out of poverty, like I think we're like 30 something in the world. We're not even at the top. We're nowhere close. We're nowhere close to the top. But all of that is managed through the institutions. The institutions are what dictate our reality. Like what the school you go to, that's an institution. The media you watch, the economics, all of this are different institutions that we have no control over. So how do you change hate? How you change the hate in people's heart? You have to build institutions that changes how they think, how they see the world, how they see people. And like that ties into what I'm about to go to. This is go ahead.
I also feel that results speak for themselves. You know what I mean? Like we can talk to people all we want, but if we actually show them, I think that's why I like being out in the streets. Like I like to show people what can be done. You know what I'm saying? Like saying we could do things is one thing, but if we actually make it happen and people are like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That's working really well. Maybe we should try that. Like that stuff is contagious.
No, you're 100% correct. You are 100% correct. You have to put all of that theory into practice. That's what when we be talking about that in political education classes, that's what we talk about, putting theory into practice. So I say we have to organize and build institutions in the community. We could get some people, get like 5, 6, 7, 10 people, maybe 100 people to start pulling their resources and buying their own homes, buying their own buildings, apartment buildings. People are going to see like, oh, that do work. Oh, that building your own institution, having your own schools, all that work. And then they're going to gravitate towards it. But you could talk all day till you turn blue in the face. They're not going to listen until they see it's advantageous to them.
Yeah,
but that's like part of it.
I just banned a guy in the chat because he keeps trying to bring up other shit that we're not even talking about today. And it's like he's just ignoring us. Like, shut up. Yeah, I remember that guy. I banned him. He's fine.
You already banned him already?
I banned him. He's out. He's on my YouTube channel. Don't worry about it. He's an asshole.
You should let Cyrus stay a little bit longer, man.
Yeah.
But where's the other video at? Can you get to the first video?
Which one? The one you have up?
Yeah.
We good.
No, not that one. That's Jay-Z, not Jay-Z. I don't see it on. Well, I can't go down.
Tragic.
This one?
Nah, not this one.
I don't even see the other one.
Yeah, I don't see it on here. Oh, I got to share the screen. Patience, what we got to do, Patience?
Oh, okay. I got you.
You know how to share the screen from YouTube?
Yeah. Just click on the little, you see the little screen with the plus on it at the bottom?
You're about to do it. Let me see. You going to do it?
Does he have the video?
You got the video, right? You got it?
No,
The YouTube link, the one I sent you.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold up a second. Let me get that. I thought you had that up here. Where'd it go?
I thought so too. I'm looking. No. I have it, but I have to share screen and all of that.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. But but the video that we trying to bring up was a conversation. They were having a conversation. This is internet personalities, and they have a lot of followers, and they were talking about vote blue no matter who, because everybody in their mind, the way you deal with these issues that we're talking about is through the electoral process. That's everybody quick think, like, because they've been socialized to believe that's the only way you solve these issues. And they had a whole conversation about it. And let me see if he bring it up.
Look, I promote. You know, that's the thing, though. I promoted it too. I was in the same trap. I promoted that shit too last election. Like, oh yeah, we got to vote Democrat no matter what. Everything will be fine. And then
But why? But why?
Behold, they're all paid off.
No, but it goes back to what we were just talking about. You're promoting it because there's no institution built to teach you that would have taught you when you was younger that this is not the answer. Right. I mean, so till like a few years ago, you was promoting the same idea: vote blue no matter who. You can't get it up.
Yep, I got it.
All right.
I got it.
There we go.
The whole thing to kick this off was like the argument on Threads and other social media platforms about the difference between these, but more so the vitriol coming from the Democratic Party right now towards anybody on their left. Like they are already like, y'all motherfuckers better vote for like, they're really, really angry about it specifically. So,
you know, I have now notoriously like talked about the fact that I voted for Kamala Harris.
Me too.
I didn't vote for Kamala Harris because I'm a Democrat. I felt like Donald Trump was such a unique danger to just myself and the people I care about.
I did the same thing. Yeah.
That I was going to vote against him becoming the president.
No, I haven't voted for a Democrat since 1992. If everybody who claims to have been on the Edmund Pettus Bridge was there that day, it would have collapsed. Many people who claim that we marched, that we did this, and this is why you got to vote this way, certainly weren't at the cutting edge of an analysis as to why we wanted the vote. The purpose of the vote was to gain power, not to just vote for whomever we're being told.
Remember that's what we was talking about, Jeremy? Oh, you wasn't there. What you call it? This week we was doing a political education class, and that's what Du Bois was explaining. Du Bois was explaining in 1869 in the Philadelphia Negro, and he was saying in the book that the reason why the black people back then that were even considered for them to have the vote, the reason why they were seeking the vote was to be able to give them a little bit of space, a little bit of ability to maneuver the system. They were not voting. They didn't see voting as liberation. I mean, action definitely speaks louder than words. What are they talking about? Action speaks louder than words. I don't think we need some.
You do think we need some revolutionary propaganda to back it up? He's kind of on point with that. They control the narrative right now.
How do I even put? He said, put it back up there. I do think we need some revolutionary propaganda to back it up. What do you mean by revolutionary propaganda? You should have came on the show,
right? Yeah, I mean, I guess we are, though. You know what I'm saying? There are people like us out there. You know, I understand posting videos sounds stupid, but
he's probably not talking about what we talking about. Like, I want to know what he mean by revolutionary propaganda. Because going to Delaney Hall is revolutionary propaganda. You heard me, Jeremy?
It is. Yeah, it is. I mean, speaking out against the fascist regime is revolutionary propaganda.
Like, if status quo wasn't there, if like your boy, what's his name you just talked about, Trav?
Yeah,
if they were not there to record what was actually going on out there, right now everybody would be believing what the state said, what the governor, what the politicians said. But the politicians couldn't lie because it was on video. There was some video showing them sending the horses down, sending the state troopers down to brutalize people. So they couldn't really lie. So go to 15 minutes of this. Go to the 15-minute mark. But you heard what they just said just now. Both of them said they voted for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Because Trump was so much worse. You know, and we really need to have a conversation about that. I mean, everybody go ahead. Well,
I was gonna say it's like we're trapped in this two-party system, and it feel like we're just voting for the lesser of two evils all the time.
No,
this two-party system.
You're trapped if you're doing what they're telling you to do. If you're working within the system that they've created. Is it on the 15-minute mark?
Yes.
Let me see.
Has a lot of parallels to how I feel in the last year or so, walking away from the Democratic Party. It feels like the same kind of them trying to forcefully pull me back, them ridiculing me, them kind of ostracizing me, beating me down on social media when I dare to express it. I'm seeing those same through line. So I was curious how you've dealt with, holding your views for as long as you've held them.
I have now notoriously talked about the fact that I voted for Kamala Harris.
Me too.
I didn't vote for Kamala Harris because I'm a Democrat. I didn't vote for Kamala Harris because I was happy about her platform and her campaign promises. I felt like Donald Trump was such a unique danger to just myself and the people I care about.
I did the same thing. Yeah.
That I was going to vote against him.
See, no, but there you go again. They're saying Donald Trump is such a danger. Trump makes no decisions.
No, he's a puppet.
The people that fund Trump, the people that fund Kamala Harris, the people that fund these politicians, they make the decisions.
Yeah.
And when you continue to bring up Trump, continue to bring up Kamala Harris, it's either you're naive, you really don't know what you're talking about, or you're trying to to throw me off the set. Because we know the Adelsons, those are the people that got enough money to buy Trump.
Rothschilds.
Those are the people that got enough money to buy Biden, to buy Kamala Harris, to have them committing a genocide. And then Kamala Harris is saying, I'm not stopping the genocide. I'm not going to do anything different. Because people, they got enough money for them to control her, to make her say that. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say to Kamala Harris. It don't matter what you say to Donald Trump. None of that means anything.
Right.
I mean, go ahead. What you trying to say?
They're all controlled by the same country.
Yeah.
We don't even have to say who it is. We all know who it is. I mean, Kamala Harris took $9 million from AIPAC. Donald Trump is taking hundreds of millions, but again, it doesn't matter.
But who's funding AIPAC? This is ideological.
Right. Israel is funding AIPAC.
No. Israel is just a place. That's just
you mean like the billionaires and
where
all that?
Where is the money coming from?
Right.
Israel, the same people that's funding Israel, that's doing all of that, they're funding AIPAC. They're the one that say, let's go to war with Iran. Let's go kill people in Africa. Let's go kill people everywhere. Who you say we fund AIPAC?
Basically.
Most likely, we probably do. Our tax dollars going there. I mean, we fund all of it. I mean, but be that as it may, when you keep saying it's Kamala Harris, it's Donald Trump, it's Biden, you're not even on the same subject.
Right.
I mean, because now you're distracting people. I mean, and that's the whole thing. If we're gonna have these conversations, we gotta have it from a place of sincerity, where we really trying to get at the truth. If we keep trying to distract people by saying all this stuff, we ain't gonna get nowhere. Go ahead, put it back on.
Well, I just want to add, real quick, I can tell you the moment I lost faith in our system. It was the day I actually walked the halls of Congress and saw nothing but blue and white flags on everybody's office. Didn't matter if they were Democrat or Republican; they were everywhere. So, all right, let me
becoming the president, right? And I think that's incredibly practical, incredibly logical. But if you are a radical, then that's unprincipled. And
pause that. Yeah, pause that. But but he knows if you're a radical, that's on principle. Voting for either party, so that means you're not a radical. That mean, and when they say radical, that means sane. That means saying radical means sane. If you're a sane person, you're not voting for them because, like you said, they all got them blue and white flags on their door. So what's the point of voting for either party? I mean, so if that's the solution, that's where you at. So what do you do? What do you do then?
It's funny because Democrats, there are people on the left that get paid. I mean, it's almost common knowledge, and anybody can deny it all they want. But there's dark money groups out there that pay people on the Democrat side to push. Just vote no matter what. Vote blue no matter what. They literally get paid to push that.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
The more of this that we watch, and we're not going to get to watch all of it because I'm about to stop it in a minute. But the more of it you watch, if you got a chance out there, you'll put it on. It's an interesting watch.
Yeah.
But they tell you that the Democratic Party paid them, both of them, for them to put out propaganda for them. And as soon as they told them, no, we're not going to work for you no more, they start to isolate them. I mean,
they'll go on a smear campaign against you. They've done it several times before. If you speak out against the Democratic Party, man, these influence will be all over your ass. I've had to deal with it too because I've spoken out against the Democratic Party. So, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, the
I
difference.
just, you know, that's difference between, you know, that's why, like, although like I have radical politics and radical beliefs, if I have to not engage to me with certain logical baseline realities or opinions, then I don't want to label myself that, especially like for the sake of like content and branding and whatnot. And that's a real slippery slope. You know,
you know what he just said?
Yeah, branding yourself as a radical is slippery.
Slow, because they know how far they can go with it. They know how far they can go before the state will really turn against you. Like YouTube will cut your water. You won't make no money off YouTube no more. And then there's a certain limit. There's a certain. They don't want to lose nothing. They don't want to commit what you call it. They don't want to commit class suicide.
Right.
They don't. They see that. They see that as a no-go zone. They're not even going there, which makes them compromise, which means you can't really speak for the people because you're not in the same class. And they're gonna go on in this interview to admit it. They're not in the same class as the masses of the people. I mean, so the things that they may vote for, the politicians they may vote for, they'll give them grants and they'll give them accesses that the masses of the people won't get. So it's easier for them to support these politicians. They go on to say all of that. Go ahead, play.
But I just wish people could also understand that that doesn't mean that I don't see a reason to stop voting for Democrats. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I cannot.
Yo, but you do see it. You see the reasons not to vote for them, but you will still vote for them because you're compromised. I mean, that's why you will still vote for them, and then nothing changes. I mean, at the end of this video, they're gonna say like, we don't have the solutions. We don't know what the solutions are, but they're gonna be offering solutions. They're saying I think we should do this. I think we should do that. How are you offering solutions to what you don't know about?
Right.
I mean, but the institutions are not in place to be able to teach them from an early age. But go ahead.
Right. We don't have options right now, I guess is the problem. We don't have any alternatives.
Because they haven't been built. Those alternatives haven't been built. And we've been here. We're out here trying to get those alternatives built to try to show people how you can go. There's another option. It doesn't have to be the electoral process.
Exactly.
Afford to be myopic in terms of how I think about strengthening America's economy. Let me tell you something. I am a devout public servant. You know that. I am also a capitalist.
Aha.
And I know the limitations.
to me, it's just you're faced with certain decisions, and those decisions are attached to certain outcomes, and you have to decide based on the outcome that you're seeking.
I've built a platform that's kind of has the consistent side effect of pissing a lot of Black people off. And the thing is, and you know that from even more years of experience of pissing Black people off.
No, the comment before that, up top of that. Now you say, bro, you're talking in circles. Hey, yo, you want to come on? This is ideological struggle. Yo, ain't nobody ducking no fair ones. I could fight. Yo, come up. Yo, like if you want to come up here, put it up there. Like you send it to him, Jeremy. You come up. Like, yo, I duck no smoke, baby. You say I'm talking in circles. You say this is the new alternative. Not paying attention. Not paying attention to what? But go ahead, play it. If he ready to come up,
you know it firsthand. I've dealt with a short, very intense burst of it over 3 years. You've dealt with it for decades, right? And so, but in my case, what I've found is that, look, I know I'm right. Like factually, I know I'm correct in the things I'm saying. But why are y'all so mad at me? Like, it's this like kind of like this consistent friction you're up against that is so. Because I love Black people, right? Like I love Black people, and I know that's
the
true
point.
with you too.
Yeah, that's the point.
And it's like,
what is he saying? Now we don't want Black Democrats to get power. I don't understand. What is he saying about that?
I don't know, man. This guy is going nuts.
Yeah, but
love y'all.
I didn't mean to. You say what? Who is that?
Who is? I don't even know who this is.
Did they come on?
No, I put him a timeout, man. That guy's nuts. I'd rather vet people before I bring them on the show. I don't want to bring randoms on the show.
No, but I'm saying, but like that's what we got to do. We're having ideological struggle. Anybody that come on here if they come on here and they're disrespectful, they don't want to have a conversation. Then we block them and get them up out of here.
That's all he was doing, typing in all caps and ranting like you're not listening.
Nah, let him come rant. I want to hear the rant. And then if he weird, we just block him. Put Gerald Ball in them back up there. Let me let him.
Oh, so in order to love y'all correctly, I have to tell y'all the truth. And about the comparison here, it's like how I felt in the last year or so when I've started to make it more and more clear that like, y'all, Christianity is a problem. Like when I got much more vocal about that, the backlash, the pushback is monumental, and it's so entrenched, and it's the same exact way with the Democratic Party, with, you know, kind of centrist liberalism. All of this is like so entrenched that if you dare even bring up the discussion and like try to focus on just the logical side of it, because the rational side of my brain agreed with everything in your article, but at the same time, I knew I was like, yo, if I talk to my audience about this, it's going to be round 59 of me getting shouted down in the comment section.
Now go ahead, pause it. Not like what he just said. If I talk to my audience about this, right. He's a social media personality. So who are the people that you're talking to on social media? They're the same people in your same class, the same people from your same background. So when you start talking to this bourgeois black people, because the people in the hood, the people in the ghetto, they're not watching your show. They're not listening to the politics and stuff like that. The people that you're talking to are people that are in frats, in sororities, these middle management people. So when you start talking about the Democratic Party, they benefit from the Democratic Party. So they don't want to hear that. They're going to come at you, but you don't want to challenge them because it's all about what? Business. They're trying to keep those followings. Yo, that's not what we do. That's not what we do as revolutionaries.
I've never done that. Ever. I've never done what my comments tell me to do. Like I do what I feel is right. And if people don't like it, then I don't care if people unfollow me. Like I want to be looked at as somebody like a activist / revolutionary first and a content creator second, because I hate making content. Personally, I can't stand it. I think it's stupid. But it's like the only tool that we really have to get our message out. You know what I'm saying? But there are people like this who are more worried about their follower count going down than doing the right thing or saying what needs to be said. They're more worried about the backlash from people they don't know on the internet than they are about doing the right thing. It never cease to amaze me.
But that is why they compromise. I mean, but what you call it? Yo, there's nothing wrong with caps. I am Lord. What you call it? There's nothing wrong with caps.
He came back. Sorry, y'all. You were yelling.
A Lord, whatever. There's nothing wrong with caps. I want to know where you're coming from. So I wish you could come up on the show. That's what I want to do. I want to have a conversation with you. Let's know where we're going. You know Africa from First Street, or you already know me from the hood. Like, let's go. Who you?
He from Newark. Oh shit. Yeah. What the? Yeah. All right.
Yo, who you? Like, I mean, and I want you to come up on the show so we could talk. Where's the show link? Oh, he said, where's the show link? Yo, Jeremy, get him up here. We only got a few minutes left. Let me get him up here.
I put you on timeout for all caps. My bad. I put him on. I had to put him in timeout, man. I couldn't read all caps. Just give me a headache. I just need I need an email address. I don't know if you want to put that in the
message thing.
Or you can I'll put my IG in here if you want to DM me.
Nah, try to DM him, try to send him the stuff so we can bring you up real quick. Ain't nobody trying to fight you, yo.
No, we're good. Yeah. My bad.
Oh my
we get some nutters in here, man. I'm telling you what.
No, we do get someone. We had homeboy on here. He's been coming for a while.
We got some crazies in here, man. My bad. IG, I'll put that in the comments. So just DM me your email address, and then I'll send you the invite link. Right, quick.
Hey, yo, your boy that was coming on here talking crazy earlier. Patience had I think you blocked him earlier. Yo, he's been on my Instagram page. Wow.
I told you the guy's nuts, man. I told you. I get some crazies, man. You don't even know. Because you know what throws them off is they come on my channel and then they look at me and they're like, oh, he looks like a Trump supporter. And then I start talking all this shit and it drives them nuts. They can't stand it.
put what you call it back on till my boy come on.
Okay. All right. I got you. Where did it go? Oh, I got to share my screen again. Give me 1 second. 1 second. There we go.
No, I get it. And that's why I'm saying I appreciate the conversation. And that's why I'm also saying I've tried to amend my approach over the years, because I don't want to be confused with just someone who's just trying to engage with in hostility or to create problems. I'm only raising these issues as I think you are, because we love our love for Black people and our frustration with seeing so many in our communities and spaces just being taken by just cons. I mean, it's just frankly, it's just cons. So what for me has so because of that, and because I teach, and I just also for clarity point out that I do teach at Morgan State University, a proud HBCU in Baltimore, Maryland. And I often joke that the last time I had a choice in my career, I chose an HBCU to be in that space on purpose for these exact reasons. And
all right, so he chose to be at the HBCU, but he would tell you HBCU is no revolutionary space for Black people. He would tell you that. You see, but these are the contradictions I'm talking about. You chose to be at the HBCU because you thought that was going to be revolutionary for you to be able to teach. But once you got there, you see what it is. You see it's not a revolutionary space. And you can't do anything there to bring about nothing, because the people that are there are the bourgeois, the Black bourgeois class. That's who is there, and that is what they're trying to teach there. And if you get too rowdy, they're going to push you out. I mean, but go ahead, put Jared Ball back on. And you mute yourself.
I know. I was gonna say I've always been kind of been an outcast with the social media game, because I don't play like everybody else. Like, I'm not part of the clique. You know what I mean? I don't get invited to the fancy parties and all that shit.
Yeah, you gotta play the game. Put it on the 27-minute mark. You see the minute time stamps.
Like, one of the things that jumped out at me was kind of gravitating towards some of the arguments I try to present when I'm talking about scammers, grifters, social issues on my channel. And it's, look, I get it that we have these two parties that have dominated the discourse and created a very real situation where choosing one could be, even on a rational basis, it could be characterized as obviously not supporting the other. But if you don't vote for one, if you abstain as a left-leaning person, it is seen by default as supporting the opposition. If you don't vote for a Democrat, you are supporting a Republican. And honestly, I can't even say they're 100% wrong with our given system. But the important question here is, why is this system like this in the first place? And what can we do to, like, tear it all down? Like, that's kind of how a radical would approach the situation.
Pause it.
And it's like, forget the short-term consequence.
You're voting for either one. You're still voting for the billionaire class. I mean, there's no difference. Like, you saying you don't vote for Kamala, you let the other billionaires get in. You don't vote for Trump, you let the other billionaires get in. No matter what billionaire get in position of power, that has nothing to do with us. It is not going to change the mathematics. It's not going to change people eating. The only people that benefit are the people that are collaborators, that are political operatives. So, like, depending on who gets in, because you're affiliated with them, because they're giving you money to do videos, they're giving you money to do promotion, and once they get in, they may cut you a bigger check. So so you're going to lose like that. But the masses of the people, it doesn't matter who gets into office. And I didn't say this, like I said, I'm going to always bring it back. Yo, go back and go read the Princeton study. It doesn't matter what we do, who we vote for. The choices are already made. I mean, we live in an oligarchy. America is not a democracy. Now, this is not stuff that I'm making up, but this is the logical sense he's talking about. Even that it all makes sense to him, he still can't help it, because he had, like, if he doesn't support the Democratic Party, he's not going to get them checks he be getting. You got something to say about that, Jeremy?
No, I agree with you. I mean, yeah, if they're worried about the money, you know what I mean? That's all a lot of these guys care about. They claim to be about the cause, but really it's all about the clicks, the likes, the sponsors, the brand deals, you know what I mean? All that. That's all they really care about. You know, that's why they don't go. That's why they don't go against the grain. I've always gone against the grain, like since day one. I tried to play the game for a little bit, but then I realized that the game was rigged. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why am I playing this? Why am I playing this when both sides are equally corrupt? You know what I'm saying? Like, we should be calling that out. Not put, like, to me, this whole capitalist democracy that we have, voting for a Democrat is like getting your leg blown off in battle and then like your buddy running up and putting a Band-Aid on it. Like, that's gonna fix it.
Now, what's Funtunky, California? Now, what they're saying, this is stuff to listen to when gerrymander.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're trying to do, gerrymander it. So any marginalized community has no say so whatsoever.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. But you're talking about the gerrymandering our black communities. We have no say so. We've never had say so.
Right.
I mean, so let's say Clyburn. I think he out in North Carolina, South Carolina. If they gerrymandered his district out and they got him out of power, black people wouldn't feel nothing because he wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
It's like Cory Booker. Like if you did that in Jersey, it doesn't matter because we wasn't getting nothing from the vote anyway.
By the way, Cory Booker is invited to this elitist gathering of Peter Thiels to talk about cults and World War III and all that stuff. He's part of he's on the list.
Of course.
He's on the list, man.
Of course. I mean, but like nothing they do, nothing cutting out of spaces on the map to give to a black candidate has nothing to do with nothing. So like, let's bring it back. So what do we do? Because we're saying nothing these people are doing are going to help us. Why haven't you joined that organization yet? If you're really serious about changing anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're trying to build. You know what I mean? With the Unity Project and us working together. Like, we're trying to make change and show people it's possible.
If you don't want to listen to me about cooperatives, his name is Richard Wolff. You'll Google Richard Wolff. He's an economist, and he's going to explain to you what cooperatives are. If we want to change our current condition, we have to move from capitalism where we are exploiting each other for us building cooperatives. We have to build cooperatives where we're putting our bread together to really put these things into practice, not just talking. To me, I believe if we build a cooperative, if the people in the community build cooperatives and they pull their resources together to start to buy buildings, homes, to take care of themselves. Like, and I don't know, when I'm speaking like this, do you think people can understand what I'm saying, Jeremy?
Yeah,
can you visualize it? Can you visualize what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Can you visualize us putting our money together and getting an apartment building?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Like, I would love to get even a row house or something like that, where has multiple apartments in it. So if people want to come down and do community work or come down and help us out with that bullshit.
We have to vote like MAGA and do it for only progressive folk. There are no progressive folk. You cannot put progressive folks in there. I mean, that's not how none of this works. The whole system is rigged and is designed to work for the rich. You can't put nobody in there that's going to do anything. And that's a waste of time. Why you rather do that than us put our money together and start buying buildings?
Yeah. I mean, I think people just think it's not possible. I don't think people can visualize that we could just do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we all put our resources, that's the problem on our side, though. I mean, I hate saying our side, but we are not united. Okay. The right MAGA, they are fully 100% united in their racism and their hatred for everything and everybody. That's why we are so weak. Individually, we are targets. We are easy to push around and bully, but as a united front, like, we have the numbers. That's why I'm not focused on people that are already made up their mind. I don't give a shit. If you vote a Democrat, okay, I know where you stand. If you vote Republican, good, I know where you stand. There's like 100 million people that didn't vote. Like, let's talk to them. Let's target the people that have no idea what's coming. That this is all going to affect them. Most people don't vote because no matter what, their life still sucks. Like 50% of Americans make less than $30,000 a year. I'm talking per person, not household. 50% make less than $30,000 a year. There's like almost 350 million people in America. Divide that by half, and I'm one of them. Okay, living on 30 grand or less a year is fucking horrible in the United States. Like, it's like being in a prison. Like, your every day is the same. You know, I mean, we talked about this before the show. Like, money doesn't buy happiness, but it damn sure does buy you access, and it buys you freedom. You could go anywhere. You could get the best medical care. You get the best, cleanest food that doesn't have all the poison sprayed on it. You get the best water. Like, you can see the most beautiful parts of the world at whim. At whim. You could buy any car you want anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's like to be rich. Being poor, like, you wake up and you're like, shit, I got no money in the bank. I'm just going to sit in my house and watch TV all day. Like, it's almost like being in your own personal prison. It's like Groundhog's Day. You ever see that movie with Bill Murray? It's like every day you wake up, it's the same thing over and over again. Nothing changes. That's why people don't vote, because truly nothing gets better for most people in the United States. Like, I don't give a shit how good the economy's doing. I don't have fucking stocks. Why do I give a shit if, like, Nvidia stock goes up? That doesn't help me. That's why I'm tired of people saying, well, we're going to vote for Donald Trump because he's better with the economy. It's like, okay, well, you're dirt poor. You don't have a 401k. You have no retirement. What is the economy doing good going to do for you? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't do shit. We're all just broke, but I think people need to just wake up. Like, we need to start focusing on the people that didn't vote and start bringing everybody together under some kind of common cause. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being
No. You was doing good. Now I'm listening to you. No, you're right. People don't go outside because they don't have enough money to go outside. You can't afford to leave out. You can, as soon as you step outside the door, it's what you call it? It's a dollar sign. I mean, everything is expensive, and like you said, people are staying home. They won't even let me type out
general strike. I mean,
what you mean? Who won't let you type it out?
Oh, YouTube probably wouldn't let them type shit in the chat. So they just typed it all in one word. That's actually pretty smart. That's actually pretty smart. Got a little workaround. I like that. But no, I mean, unless we start messing with their money, nothing's going to change. You know what I'm saying? But most people can't go a day without work, let alone a week or a month.
You mess with their money by, like, walking away from their institutions. That's how you mess. That's how you mess with their money. You mess with their money by joining cooperatives, by going into cooperatives. That's how you mess with their money.
Yeah. Stop buying at Target. Stop buying at Walmart. You know what I mean? Like,
and build your own Target. Build your own. Organize the people to get their own Target in Walmart. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Instead of going to Home Depot, the whole community should be organized. The whole Central Ward, like the whole ward. You should be organizing the whole ward for them to start to build cooperatives. That's what we're saying. This system, participating in this system, has proven to be a dead end.
I agree.
Period. I mean, so what do you do then? What do you do then? What have people done in the past? How have people survived it? I'm poor. I can't see the poverty line.
I'm so poor. I can't see it, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hold up. What do we do then? The only thing we can do is organize. Organize together to start to provide for ourselves. Period. There's nothing else.
We have to. There's power in numbers, man. There's safety in numbers too. You know what I mean? Like, just for an example, like Delaney Hall, there's dozens of people there. Not in my mind, that whole street should have been packed with people. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Call it the military? The military ain't going to do shit.
This person said we have a co-op where I am, more expensive, but I still try to buy there. Don't buy there. If it's more expensive, don't buy there. That's not what I mean by cooperative. I'm in a cooperative where you in it too, where you could join it too, not where they're exploiting you. I mean, you see, because everything can be exploited. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about cooperative where the people there in that space are allowed to be able to join. Not so right now, Jeremy, we in Newark. So you come down, me, you, and 3 other people, we get a cooperative, and now we own the building and we charging high rents. That's not what the hell I'm talking about.
Right.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people in that space, the people that live in that community. They are the ones that's building the cooperatives. I mean, but a general strike, you're not going to get these workers, these whores. These workers are whores. You're not going to get these whores to leave their jobs, to go on strikes. They even made laws. They passed laws that these people can't even strike. You can't even, in most places, they can't even strike. It's against the law for them to strike. So all those ideas, all those old ideas about the unions are like corporations. The unions only care about the people that work in their that are in their unions. And they don't even care about them. They care about the bosses, the deals they could cut with the bosses, and they'll throw the union workers under the bridge. Look, our only option is us. I mean, them unions are dead. I mean, it's only like what 8% of the people in America that are in unions, and those people don't care about the masses of the people. They only care about their checks. You'll go to a teachers union. All they care about is getting contracts for the teachers. They don't give a damn about the community, and none of them live in the community. In the inner city, most of the teachers that work here, like 97% of them, don't live in the same city, don't live in the community. So they live outside the community. So when they come to our community to work and they do sign their little deals and shit, they don't have us in mind. And you know who told me? The head of the union. The person that was the head of the union. I had a conversation with him. I mean, I was going back and forth with him, and he told me straight to my face, my purpose here is to look after my union members. My purpose here is not for you and your kids. It's not to worry about you. I mean, and we have to accept that. But yeah, it's 8:30 though. How you gonna wrap us up? You're looking at the time. It went by so quick.
No, I'm good. We can keep going. I'm having fun. No, I wanted to bring this comment back up. Like, I agree with you on this. There is no us right now, right yet. Okay, that's the problem. Like, we keep thinking that we can't. We're talking about like we need to organize. I think that's what people misunderstand about revolutionary. When people hear revolution, they immediately think violence. Like, revolution has nothing to do with violence. Revolution is about organization and preparing. Revolt is about violence. That's the violent part.
Let me say it before we get out of here. Yo, that's okay. You can have a disagreement with me on the
absolutely.
But like I said, I want you to come up on the show and tell us why you have the disagreements, and then show us how I'm wrong. Yo, I could be wrong. Like, I'm not God. I'm not infallible. I could be wrong. But
I think right now, the way unions are set up, they're almost set up to fail because everybody in charge is anti-union. So right now, unions really have no power. They don't stand a chance because all the corporations, Donald Trump is very, very anti-union. So that shit's going to go all the way down. You know what I'm saying? The guy in charge is anti-union. They're going to make it's like the Democrats. The Democrats that have been elected have no power right now. They can't do shit. So what are unions going to do?
We're going to hit you back slightly mad, mom. Why you mad, mom? But we're going to hit you back, though. Slightly mad. Not all the way mad. Slightly mad. We're going to hit you back. But I want to have the conversation. I want to talk. Even with you, TB Lord Wall. Like, what does that even mean? Elon start getting sued. Man, Elon a trillionaire now, man.
Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, with that SpaceX stuff, man. Elon don't care nothing about us peasants. I mean, Go ahead.
I had a guest on my show a while back, and he just asked the question, like, why do all the wrong people always have the money? And I was like, damn, that's the truth. All the wrong people, because you got to be a corrupt piece of shit to get to billionaire
status. It's passed down to them because it's passed down to them.
Well, most of them have always been rich. Like Donald Trump, he is born with a silver spoon up his ass. You know what I mean? The guy's never worked a day in his life.
97% of the people that are rich were born with that money.
Yeah,
I mean that's what I mean by all these institutions are in place to maintain the status quo. They maintain those that are in power. That's why they support all these lies and all this BS they tell us. But that's why all the wrong people always get the money.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say to Lord Wall, like, it's not about giving up. Like he said, what do we do? Just give up? I'm like, no, we do our own thing. We build something new. We have to use our imaginations. Like, we can do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. We've been brainwashed into thinking that if we follow the system, if we work hard and are a good employee, we're going to have an amazing life. And we're all realizing that's bullshit. So what do? Do we keep feeding this broken system, or do we just say, fuck it, and let's do our own thing and build something better? And then, like, obviously our system is failing. Obviously everybody's corrupt. Why are we continuing to feed them?
Yo, but real talk though, Jeremy, like, nobody's saying like just give up, stay in your house and don't do nothing. No, that's not what we're saying here.
No, not at all.
We're saying accept reality, accept what the system is, accept it for what it is, and then we come together, we organize to build institutions to protect ourselves. That's not giving up. That's revolutionary work. Going to go vote for the same people over and over and over and over in the same system, even though you know it's rigged, even though you know you need millions of dollars to participate, even though you know the whole system is rigged, you're still participating in it. You're still doing the same thing over and over and over. That's insanity.
No, just what? Yo, you still pay taxes?
You say what?
Nothing. He's talking about they still tax us. I'm like, you still pay
Yo,
taxes?
yeah, taxes without representation. They've been taxing us. Yo,
Yeah.
every time you go to the store, you buy a candy bar, they're taxing you. You buy gas, they're taxing you. Yo, they're taxing us without representation. So what you gonna do about it? Just keep on paying the taxes, or you gonna organize to stop paying it? I don't know. But that's it for this week, Jeremy. What you got?
I like this. Live off grid. I want to say something that I heard in a video I saw earlier. It's like, we got to think about it this way. Water is a natural resource, but they figured out a way to bottle it and make money off of it. Food grows out of the ground and fruit grows on trees, and they figured out a way naturally, and they figured out a way to take it all and then monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Like all the things that exist that we need to survive, nature provides for us. But the capitalists, the ones that only care about money, are the problem. Like that's all they give a fuck about. Like all this stuff. There's some states where you can't even collect rainwater. You can get arrested for collecting rainwater. That is crazy to me. But no, like they control everything until we have to do something different. We have to step up. And I kind of agree with Lord Wall's I mean, we got to just infiltrate. We got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Off grid is a good choice if you have the skills and the knowledge.
You don't have to go off grid. You don't need to go nowhere. You start, the fight and start off grid. Like that just there's no off grid in 2026. Wherever you go, they can find you.
Yeah.
But what you just said, Jeremy, about the fruit, about the water, about everything that they have capitalized. They've now capitalized time and space.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't take overnight. It didn't take one conversation off YouTube. It took centuries for them to be able to control us like this. It took centuries. And now, if this is your first time and you're actually waking up to what they've been doing for centuries, it's not going to take you overnight to defeat them or to come up with a strategy to beat them. It doesn't work that way. You can't go on no grid. There's no grid for you to go hard in. I mean, they've mapped out the whole entire planet. Wherever you go, it belongs to somebody. There's a price stamp on it. What's her name? What's Trump and his daughter, his son and the daughter-in-law? They say they found
Jared Kushner, buying an island.
But the island belongs to somebody already. Like
yes.
There's nowhere on the planet of Earth, even in the ocean, you can't even go in the ocean and try to. They own everything.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go nowhere. Stay
well,
right here.
Here's another good comment by Lord Wall. This is actually not this. I'm actually glad you brought this up because I forgot the land under our feet. They've figured out a way to take that
they own
and
the
sell
land.
it back to us, and then tax it.
and then it goes back to having the cooperatives. Like if I said the whole Central Ward, if they invested and they had the Home Depot, I don't care how much police they got. All those people that are invested in that establishment, they're not going to allow you to come do nothing. You said we have power in numbers. That's the whole point of the cooperatives. When the people start to own the industries in the community, they can't do nothing. They got to come down and kill everybody.
Yeah,
and come down and try to do it.
And I believe in protecting the cooperative as well. Like we should be able to police ourselves.
Exactly. Once you have it.
Right.
I'm telling you, I play fantasy football, those 12 people that be in that fantasy league, they probably pay like $200 each to play in the league. Nobody's getting cheated. Everybody's watching that fantasy league, and they're watching everything for that $200. Now imagine if these people had stock in a building, if they had stock in a corporation, in a company. And you're coming down and you're trying to take it from them, they will fight to the end till they die. But that's not what we do. We don't own nothing in our communities. We are just renters. We're transient. They just, only 30% of the people in Newark, New Jersey own their homes. Everybody else is rented. So we have no voice. So when they come down and take my building, I don't own the building. What am I out there fighting for? But if I own stock in that building, you're not coming to take nothing.
Exactly.
You're not everybody coming out. The whole hood coming out. And I want to see what you're going to do with the whole hood. But right now we are so separated. They're just picking us off one by one.
But that's what I honestly feel like the things that you and me are doing is what it's all about. Like just going into different communities and working. Like you don't have like people give me shit all the time. They're like, you're not from Jersey. I'm like, no shit. So
Where
what?
you supposed to be from?
So what? Right. Like exactly. If I like pick a community, pick one. You don't have to be doing good things in your own community. If you can't, like, I feel like I have nothing to do in my own community. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I can really help with because I'm not plugged in like that. Everybody I know is from like social media. And like, I met you in Philly and we're all spread out. So for me to just say, well, I'm only going to do stuff in Williamsport, Pennsylvania is dumb. If I can go to Newark and do some good, why is that an issue? Like people give me shit about it. I just don't understand.
They have no answer. These are all talking points that the CIA came up with, that the government came up with. Like anytime something happened, they be like, yo, all these people are from somewhere else. What do you mean somewhere else? They didn't come from Mars. What are you talking?
Right.
Like what do you mean they come from somewhere else? So like I keep saying, if I'm in Jersey and they kill somebody in New York, so I can't go to New York to say anything. I gotta just stay in Jersey and just talk on my computer. Oh, the only time I come out is when it's time to vote. When it's time to go celebrate a candidate, then I could come out. I could go to DC. I could go out there to go march in DC for fucking Biden. But man, shut up. Like they just be talking. Yo, they just be talking to be talking. It makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
But I gotta go though, Jeremy.
Oh, all right. Yeah. That works.
Love y'all. You don't want to go nowhere.
Hell no, I'm having a good conversation. Actually, Lord, I want you on. I do want you to have you on the show. Let's talk. DM me on Instagram some more. We'll talk some more, and then we'll set up a day and time for you to come on because you got some good points, man. I think you're onto something here. But we gotta think big. We gotta think big because I think that's the problem. Is everybody's so like I was very small minded in the like it was just my world was so much that I felt like I didn't need to take on everybody else.
But listen, you keep talking about you got to talk big. Then when you start writing in caps, you start complaining.
Oh,
write in caps, my boy.
Right,
write all that shit in caps. Yo, you said talk big.
But no, for real, I love that. I'm really loving the show. I think this is a good way for us to really try and open people's minds, get them to think a little differently, and just realize that we can do something different. We don't have to keep going with the same system they keep force feeding us. You know what I'm saying? We have options.
All power to the people. Bye, everybody.
All right, love y'all.
Yo, First Street, stand up. Yo, bro, call my phone. You told you First Street, stand up. Yo, call my phone, yo.
Yo, I'll be in Newark too on July 4th for the cookout. So yeah,
meet up. Yo, come to the cookout.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, he gonna be out there for the cookout. Talk to you later, Jeremy.